Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody out there. It's Friday, so it's my episode 3 of my digitizing series. So, welcome. I messed up a little bit earlier because I forgot to charge my microphone. So, we are redoing it again. It's okay, so I hear that my microphone's working. So, good morning, everyone. Hey, Rosalind. So, if you guys been following this series, let's just recap a little bit. So, this month I'm trying to do a Friday tutorial where I show you guys how to digitize from your own artwork. Okay, so this is my own artwork that I drew in Procreate, and then I brought it into and Brilliance and show you guys how to digitize it and turn that into other type of embroidery files. Oh, no, not like other type of embroidery stitches, So we did a backpack. If you guys went to episode 1, so we did all the foundation in episode 1. In the episode 2, I turned it into a sketch design, and then today we are going to be turning that sketch design into a mini stitch fill. Okay, a fill is like, I guess, your tatami fills. I don't know if you guys are familiar with all the terminology, but I am still in the works of planning to put like a little worksheet together to put down all the terminology so people know what I'm talking about or just follow along. Morning, Nancy. So let me screen share my... So I am using my laptop to bring the Brilliance program into my iPad so I can show you guys. Okay, so here we go, see? Last week I was having some difficulty, but hopefully today it won't give me any problem. I'm hoping it won't give me any problem, okay? Because I couldn't figure out how to screen share my laptop. So we'll have to try to do everything on my iPad, okay? So this is what we did last week. Last week I didn't quite finish doing everything. Like we only turned everything into a fill, but with the fill, the edge was not too clean, so you want to have like a bing stitch outline. So I went and add all the bing stitch outline, and this is on this side, on the left right hand side. This is called your tree branch design. Okay, this is where all the step that you want the design to stitch out. So I wanted to stitch out the body of the backpack first, and then the outline of the backpack, and then this is the pouch. So the pouch, zipper pouch, the bottom of it, and then the top of the zipper pouch. The reason I didn't want this green flap to be behind, to be after this green zipper pouch, it's because the outline of this needs to be last. So that's why I put it here, because I want the outline to be over this handle, okay? So you guys kind of have to think about how you want each step, how you want the order to be. So whatever's last will stitch out on top. So that's why you need to figure it out what step you want to go first and then work your way down. And you guys will see that this is critical when you are turning this into an applique stitch, because applique, you need to figure out which step go first and which step go last, and last mean the design, whatever the last step, it will be on top. So that's why it's critical when you're doing applique, but that's that's gonna be another episode, okay? So today will be a mini fill. A mini fill, let's go over what's a mini fill, okay? Okay, so hopefully you guys are able to hear me now. Let me get a little bit of drink. How is everybody's Friday morning? Are you guys working, relaxing, or is it almost time for your kiddos to go back to school? I'm trying to put Cloud in preschool, so I think I need to get some outfit for Cloud to go back to school. It'll be his first time going to school. Oh, thank you, Nancy. That's good. That's good that the audio is good now. Yeah, earlier I forgot to charge the audio, that's why. So I need to get this. I think it's only halfway charged, so I need to do this tutorial as soon as possible. So I give myself 1 hour to hang out with you guys here and get everything done. Oh, Brookie. Yeah, Brooke, it's same age as Cloud, right? So she is going to preschool. Yeah, I almost didn't want to put Cloud in preschool, but I said, hey, I need to. So I'm taking him to the preschool that my two girls went because I like the teacher there. So I'm just going to take them back. He's only going 3 days a week because I'm home. So, there's really no point I pay full time for him. So I'm only putting him 3 days a week. Well, wow, they are starting the 7, which is next week already. Well, technically, after next weekend, right? After the 5th, which is the following weekend. So they only have 2 more weekends left. And I think for Cloud Preschool, they start on the 11th, but my daughter, they start on August 17th. So you guys, it's almost back to school. And then Halloween is already coming up too. Like I already saw Walmart and Target and all the store already putting out Halloween stuff. So if you guys are selling on Etsy or wherever you guys are selling, start your Halloween. And while you work on your Halloween, start working on your Christmas stuff because they are selling right now. People is already buying Halloween stuff. So after this, I know I'm a little bit late to the back to school design, but I'm just gonna put it out there because I think they are evergreen niche. So people will still buy like back to school stuff throughout the year. So I'm just gonna put it out, but I am gonna quickly work on next month. I will only focus on Halloween, and then after Halloween we'll do like Thanksgiving and Christmas in the following months, okay? So if you guys want to watch what I'm going to be working on next and releasing new things, and follow me on my Instagram and also join my Facebook group. And then, if you guys want to watch me digitize, that's what I'm going to do on YouTube here. So make sure you guys follow and then also hit the thumbs up for the videos. So YouTube will push my video up and help my channel to grow, you guys. That's optional. You guys don't have to do that if you guys don't want to, but I will appreciate it if you guys are following me and want to watch my journey. So he's already 4, Nancy. He turned 4 last year. I thought Brooke and Klaus the same year. I don't know if is she a 2020 baby or a 2019, because Cloud is a 2019 baby, and his birthday is late, so he can't go to kindergarten yet. So I think he's already. Wait, he's 4. He's turning 4 this year. Yeah, he's turning 4 this year, in the fall. So he's going to be 4 in November. So that's why I'm putting him in preschool. And then next year he cannot even go to kindergarten yet because his birthday's late. So he'll be 5 next year, but he won't be able to be in kindergarten yet. So he'll be in TK. Oh yeah, see, yeah. He's born the same year as Brooke, okay? So Brookie is 2019 and Cloud's also 2019 of November. Yeah, Cloud's not 4 yet, but he is going to be 4. Anyways, so let's get back to the digitizing. So that's my plan for the new business. Okay, so let's start doing the digitizing right now, okay? So to turn this into a mini field, I don't need all the outline, okay? So I will have to, I already saved a copy of this, so this is just for the video to show you guys. I already did the mini field over here, but I would do the tutorial for you guys, so I'll show you guys. So this is all my little mini field I'm working on. It's hard to try to release them yet because I need tester, you guys. So I think I'm gonna be writing down this week a post on my Facebook group for a tester if you guys want to be tester, because I will not be able to test every single design, but I would like some of you guys to help me to test them out because I want to make sure there's no issue with the file. So when people buy on Etsy, like I know for sure like nothing's wrong with the file. Okay, because the digital rendering might be different from the actual embroidery. Okay, so these are mini fills. They're just tatami stitch. So let's go closer. You see how it's not kind of see-through like this one. And this one is a sketch design. And then this is a mini fill where I selected the tatami stitch. The tatami stitch is this button right here. So when you select that button, let me show you guys. So this is called the tree branch. So over here is your tree branch. Actually, it's not even a tree branch because I don't have a PC. So PC, you will see all the branch. But on the Mac, you don't. You see just the layer, each individual layer like this. So on the PC, you'll see like lines branching down. But they call it this the tree branch, I guess, because it shows you all of your layer. In Illustrator, if you guys are a graphic designer, Illustrator has something like this too. So it will show you each step of how you created the design, okay? So the mini fill, I don't know if you guys know what mini fills are. They use these for monograms. If you guys see like the 3-letter monogram, where 2 of the monograms like cut in half like that, and they just put like the mini fills design on the side. So you can use it like that, or you can just use on the left chest logo, or whatever you guys want to put on. But typically I see they use it for those purposes, okay? So that's what a mini fill look like. So we are going back to the design here and then turn this into the mini fill. So you see this? We're turning it to that. And this is super easy because we already did all the groundwork. And so we just go in and switch out the design. Switch out the stitch fill, okay? So it's super easy. Like I literally could finish this in probably 5 minutes. So today's tutorial is super easy, and we'll breeze through it. And then I'm just gonna talk a little bit about my plans and what's going to happen with AquaBloom. So let's get that quickly done. So with mini fills, we do not need the big outline, okay? So I will just delete them. So you will go and delete the outline. Okay, so the outline, so I'm just deleting all of the outline. This is a super fast tutorial. So that's why I said the first video is the most important, because because you're laying down the foundation of the design. And once you lay down that foundation, it's super easy to transform the design into applique, a fill stitch, sketch design, and then also incorporate them to a new design. So literally you could have probably 10 designs to offer if you're selling on Etsy or selling to other people, okay? So super easy. So let's go here and click. So you are going to choose this button. This is the fill design. See, when I unclick it, it turns back into a line. A line means that there's no stitch, so it won't stitch out anything if you don't assign a stitch to it. So I'm clicking the tatami stitch, and then I'm setting the density at 4, and I'm not going to click travel edge and then keeping the contour in perpendicular because that's the underlay. So that's all, you guys. I'm not changing anything right here because I think 4 is the density 4 is the typical. So I am leaving at that, and I'm gonna uncheck this and then recheck it again. So now it's reset. You see that? Because I have to reset it because because the sketch design is also the same tatami pattern, but the density was turned up. So for me to reset it, I'm just gonna uncheck this and then check it again. See? So it's back to tatami stitch. Okay? So we're just going to be doing that to all of the shape, and then I'll show you guys how to resize it to make it into a mini fill. Super easy, you guys. It's done right now because I have all my shapes already. I just choose the stitch to assign the stitch. That's it, you guys. That's all the mini fill is. So I will click the whole thing here and then click this white arrow right here and change this to 2 inch. So mini fills are typically about like 1 to 2 inch around there, but I'm gonna do a 2 inch and then I'm gonna offer like ½ inch. I don't know if I'm gonna go too low to 1 inch because I'm not sure how that's going to stitch out with this little tiny triangle that it's supposed to represent like the zipper pull. Okay, so all you have to do is just type in 2 inch and enter. That's it. That's a mini fill, you guys. So you will zoom in and see there's a little hiccup right here. So go back to your design space here and then probably move some nodes. Move some stuff here because it see messed up right there. So let me turn that on. And I like to move this in a little bit like this. Move this under part a little bit in because you want to overlap a tiny bit so it doesn't have any gap. Okay, because with the sketch design, I want everything to be next to each other like this. But with the mini fill, I want it to be overlapping a little bit. Okay. And then I will stitch out and see if there's any gap. If there's gap, then I will have to move some of these nodes. I think I'm moving the wrong one right here. There we go. Okay. Moving the wrong one. I was supposed to be moving this one. There. And then just turn that back into a fill. So this side has a little hiccup. I was able to fix it on the other side, but let me see. Okay, there, fix that corner. I was just tinkering with the nodes on that corner and then push it a little bit under the green area. So hopefully you guys see what I did there, okay? It's okay, Liz. You're fine. Thank you for hanging out with me. Oh wow, Nancy. I know, like it really, I don't like how they should just kept all like the babies that are born that year go to school that year, right? I don't like the cutoff date, but it is what it is. Okay, so I am done. It's already done, you guys. So let me recap what we did. So we just turned the sketch of this backpack into a mini fill. So now this backpack can be used as a little mini design. Okay, let me see what time. Okay, I have about, I'm already done in 30 minutes, you guys. But I'm gonna talk to you guys about the plan for August, okay? So for August, I'm going to be relaunching my Etsy shop, AquaBloomBoutique. I cannot change the name to AquaBloom Studio. I want it to be AquaBloom Studio, but it's not available on Etsy. So I'm just going to, excuse me, you guys. Oh, Liz, yeah, I already have a second shop. I don't want to manage so many. So since everything's already linked and has everything hooked up to Etsy already with the current shop, AquaBloomBoutique, I am just keeping the AquaBloomBoutique. But I'm just going to, my business name is technically AquaBloom. I didn't even need like the studio part or the boutique part. But I added boutique before is because I was offering like physical children t-shirts, but now I'm not doing that anymore. So I wanted to put studio, but anyways, it's already taken. So I'm just going to keep the AquaBloomBoutique on Etsy. Even AquaBloom, I think AquaBloom is taken too. So yeah, and plus my second shop was AquaBloom Design. So yeah, so that's already taken from my second shop. So I'm just gonna keep it AquaBloomBoutique and then using that one. I was working on it last night, trying to do some drafts so I can launch it. So this week, I'm gonna try to work on a post tonight and hopefully post it over the weekend for tester because I have all these designs. I need to test them, and then I need to photograph them so I know for sure they are stitching out well, so I can put them up for sale on Etsy, because I don't want customer to come back later like, hey, like your design's not stitching out well. So I want it to be all tested. So I will post that, and if anybody want to be a tester can help me out. Like, there's no compensation or anything, but at least you get like free design if you are starting out with your embroidery journey and you don't want to purchase design yet. You can consider to join my Facebook group. My Facebook group, it's in the description of all my video. So join it and then comment in my post so you guys can become tester. So all I require is that you probably finish. I probably give you guys like 10 days, and if you can't meet that 10 days, then you can talk to me, and I will give you more time, because I mean I'm beginning, so it's like I'm gonna be real lenient. And you'll get to keep the file and use it to make physical product out of it and sell it, whatever. Oh, not the design, but like sell your physical product with the design. Yeah. So I think with the testing, I'm gonna give you access to my Google Drive. So you just download the file you need from Google Drive. So I'm gonna drag all the file that I need to be tested. I'm gonna put it on there. No, I think I will only give you access to the one that you want to test. So I'm gonna make a call like, hey, I need a test for this backpack. So if you said you're interested in doing this one, then you get access to just this file. And then when you want, if you want to test other files, when I post them up, then you just say you want to test that file, and then I will give you another access to that file. Okay, because I don't just want to give out access to like all the design and then nobody do any homework for me. So so that I'll know like, hey, who's doing what, just so I can keep track of that. And yeah, and then I'll require just that you tell me if there's any problem. Like, I'm not sure if you know what to look for, but if you do need help what to look for, you can ask me. But technically, like for these mini fill, I want to look at like if there's any gap, if there's any like things that are off, and then let me know like your opinion on how it stitch out. If you have a single needle, like how many jump stitch there are. And then there's some that we cannot avoid the jump stitch because there has to be jump stitch. Okay, so I will get those details out. Okay, Nancy. Yeah, I will let you know. I do need some for the mini fills, the back to school mini fill. So I'm trying to finish these, and I need these to be tested out. Okay, so they're done, but I'm making two sides of them. So I'm gonna package these. Like on Etsy, you can do bundle or you can do individual design. So I'm gonna do like a bundle of the mini fill, and then that will be like a higher price tag. And the people that don't want the bundle, if they just say, hey, I just want the lunch box, or I just want the crayon, then you can buy the individual design for like a cheaper price. So you don't have to buy the big bundle. So you can do a lot of things on Etsy of how you want to package your design to sell. So I will put a call, and then Nancy, I will send you a message. I will work with you directly, but I will also put a post for other people that want to. Especially this would be good for beginner, because I'm also a beginner learning how to digitize. So if you are a beginner, and you don't have any embroidery design yet, and you want to learn how to machine embroidery, then this is perfect for you to become a tester. So you get free files, and then you just have to take a decent photo for me so I can list it on Etsy. Yeah. That's all I have for my business plan. So the shop will still be AquaBloomBoutique, but my everything will still be AquaBloom. It's just that my Instagram is AquaBloom Studio. Okay, and I kind of create like a color scheme in a banner already, so you guys will see all that. And then I think I really like the banner of, I really like the banner. So I might use that same banner for my YouTube too. So we'll see. We'll see if I use it for the YouTube. But I am excited. Hey Barb. Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you guys are. Yeah, you too, Liz. Take care. Take care, sis. You have a good afternoon. I'm almost done here. 15 more minutes. So that's all I have for you. And then keep on checking my Facebook when I post that. If you guys decide to join my Facebook and decide to become a tester, okay? And then I will lay all the guidelines and expectations on it. Okay, so next week tutorial we will be turning this into applique design. Okay, so that requires a little bit work because we are turning this into an applique. Okay, so after the applique design, then we are going to turn it into, I was thinking we'll do like something wild, okay? So we will make it into like, if you guys seen a lot of the embroidery shop, they do like the trio stitch design. So it'll be like a trio backpack. And then I will add like some elements or make it like something unique, or wild with the trio. So we'll turn into like a trio. And then I think people like all numbers. Even in design, all number looks better in design. So you can do like a trio or a five of them. Because I do see people do like 5 crayons, 5 apples or something like that. So, but I really like the trio. I think the backpack will look better with the trio, and then I might add like a pencil sticking out or something like that. And then I might, we'll see, I will play around. So with the last, so next week will be the applique tutorial, and then from that we'll do the trio. And then after the trio, we will make it into in the hoop design, the back tag that I was talking about. So then that will conclude the whole episode, and then I will move on to Halloween design. So I hope you guys look forward to the next 3, because the next 3 will be a little bit challenging. And so, yeah, so you guys get to see how this one design turned into other designs that you can literally, if you are selling on Etsy, you could get like 10 files to, upload on Etsy already to sell, with just this one backpack. Okay, so I am excited about that. And you see how this one, I can even turn this apple into like a trio, and then also make this into like a polka dots. Like I could add like a powder inside of this. And yeah, so I can turn this into other stitch or add different motif inside of the apple. So there's a lot of creative way that you can make one files and turn into different stitch design or add other elements to create a different look. Okay, so then you will have multiple files to offer on Etsy, and then your shop will be filled and you can start selling on Etsy. If you guys are planning to also start, selling digital files on Etsy. So anyways, I don't know if you guys have any question for me. That's it for today's tutorial. Yeah, I going to relax it for like 5 minutes and see if you guys have. If you guys don't have any questions, then I'm going to be just getting the file. So this is the file that I'm going to test in a little bit. I'm not going to show you guys when I do the machine embroidery, because my machine is not in this room anymore. If you guys can see, this room does not have my embroidery machine, so I cannot go live with me testing the design out. So I mean, I could, but then I have to go live on my phone and then go to my other room. So I will do that off camera, and then I will show that to you guys next week of how the sketch design stitch out. And also the Bing, I might do like a Bing outline stitch, which is the first episode that we did, which is the outline of the backpack. I might do like a Bing design, maybe. So that would look like this, like the Bing. I know some people like super fast, simple stitch out. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, this is a trio that I did of a sailboat, and it's just a simple Bing stitch outline, okay? So I might do that for the backpack too. So I'm not sure yet if the backpack will look good like that, because the sailboat look nice in a trio like this. And I think the apple look good like that too. And then this is a apple bunting flag that I did. I need to test this out too. So this is another design. I think I like the 10, I think I like this the most. This, and then the apple. Oh, I like my apple. I know I make it a little bit different. Like, a lot of people put the leaf popping up here, but I make the leaf went into the apple. Okay, so, and then the paper, pencil. Okay, so let me see. And if you guys get stitch artists, you guys can publish your design. Because to be able to sell, you want to offer multiple formats, right? Formats like your PS format, your JEF, HUS format, like just whatever your machine takes, whatever format your machine reads. So you want to offer as at least like the most common one, I guess. And so you don't want to like keep on clicking file, save as, file, save as. So I'm offering about 10 formats on Etsy. So I don't want to go to like save stitch as, save stitch file as, and do it 10 times, okay? So with Stitch Artist 3, there's this button right here, publish, batch export stitch file. But you do not want all of them to be here, okay? Because it will, the problem with this is I'm only doing this to do this test stitch for myself. But if you are going to be selling it, you need to bring them into an individual page like this by itself. because when you do batch export, it will export all of the design that are in this area over here, okay? So you only want one, and then you can also name this. You can also change the name because it will export the name right here. So you can say backpack mini feel. So once you name that, you just go to create, publish, and then batch stitch export. Once you do that, you will choose a folder, or you can just go to new folder. It'll create a new folder and then just click export, and then all the file will be there. You cannot control what file it export. Like I couldn't control that, but I think it export the most common values, I guess. So it export like 10 of them, but it didn't export the XX. No, it didn't export the SEW file or the VIP or the PCS file. So I'm not sure what machine read those files. I'm not entirely sure. But I think the HSU is the Husqvarna Viking. Yeah, and then DTS file is Racoma. And I think most of the manufacturer embroidery machine read DST file. Okay, so people that has those machines will know that their machine reads those file. So that's why you're offering that. And then when you start entering, you have to just zip the folder and then just upload it. So that's how you would export your file if you are going to sell them. And it's only in Stitch Artist 3, okay? I have all 3 level. So if you want all the functionality of the full Stitch Artist program, then buy all 3 level. Because level 3, you have this right here. You see that? This is all these special, like, this is, I haven't played with this yet, but I think you guys will see when we make the back tag, there's like an inflate button right here, and the inflate button is what we probably will need it for the back tag later. So this is just some tools that you can use within Stitch Artist 3 to, you know, alter your design here. So I'm not going to go over that because we're not there yet. Hey Bar, good afternoon Bar. Anyway, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I already talked about what the plan is for next week and then for next month, and then I will update everything on my YouTube channel and then also on the Facebook group and on Instagram, okay? And then yeah, that's it. And if I have anything, I will put it on the community discussion board and all the social media. So you guys can watch out for the updates. So you guys have a good afternoon. That's all I'm going to share for this episode, okay? And anybody that comment later, if you have any questions about digitizing, or if you have anything that you want to add to, if I'm not like teaching correctly, you guys can give me some pointers, some tips in the comment down below. Yeah, you too, Nancy. Take care. So I see that some people are just coming on, but I'm about to log off. So I'll see everybody in the next episode, which is next week, okay? So those of you that just log on, YouTube bar, you guys can watch the replay and see if you guys have any question for me, okay? Take care, everyone. You too, Rosalind Hicks. Have a nice afternoon, you guys. Bye.